Hi everyone, my name is Kendall Moore. I graduated in 2020 from John Adams High School, and I was part of Science Olympiad for 2 years at Adams. So today I'm going to be talking about anatomy and hopefully giving you some advice if you're going to state and competing in anatomy, or even giving you an idea of what anatomy is if you're thinking of joining the team. So anatomy is a study event, and a study event is where you learn everything you can about an event before taking a written test, which is in the competition. So anatomy and physiology is where participants study the location and the functions of various structures in the human body, and you might also be asked about diseases or ailments affecting certain systems in the human body. But don't worry about learning anything and everything about the human body for this event, because only 3 human body systems will be the focus each year. So for the 2020 and 2021 competition year, these will be the skeletal, muscular, and the integumentary systems, or otherwise known as the skin. So for anatomy and physiology, taking anatomy would of course be a very helpful class for this event, but it's certainly not required. Biology classes such as the IB higher level biology class are wonderful. I learned a lot from that class, and I used it in anatomy, and then things I learned in anatomy I used in the class. So for competitions, I prepared by reading as much as I could, as often as I could. Anything about the skin, the muscles, and bones. But sometimes I had trouble focusing on reading about anatomy or understanding some of the advanced terminology that is used in some of these readings, so I found videos to be super helpful. I would also talk to my mom, who's a nurse, about diseases or symptoms and their treatments. But one of the best resources that I had were the websites Whack-A-Bone and Poke-A-Muscle, which were suggested by the fantastic Ms. Troxel. On these websites, you'll be asked to identify a certain list of bones or muscles in the human body within the time limit, and my anatomy teammates and I would compete to see who could get the highest score in the least amount of time. So I want to give you some examples of questions that you could see at competition. Some might be as easy as, what structure is this? Or what purpose does it serve? Some questions might ask you to classify certain tissues or organs, and other questions might ask you to list the causes, the symptoms, or the treatments for certain diseases, or even diagnose a fictional patient based on a list of symptoms. At competition, I really learned how to work with a teammate. You will get a partner to help you complete the test in every competition, which really helps because you can split up the test and complete some questions while your partner does the others. This works really well if you both have different specialties, such as if you prefer the questions about the muscular system, but your partner prefers the questions about the skeletal system. So when preparing for state, I focused on expanding the depth of knowledge. For example, I might have previously learned about how muscle cells work, but for state, I might focus on the minerals that affect muscle cells or any other external influences. If I read about something online, I would do a deeper web search to find out more, or I would even click on related links on the page to lead me to other articles to continue my reading. So I hope this helps your study of anatomy or helps you make the choice to participate in anatomy, and good luck at competition!